This is question 11 from exercise 1.9 in Project Maths 3A. We have to solve for x in the following equation. 6 equals 1 over x minus 1 all over x plus 3. So in order to solve this, we're going to have to first of all clear away the fractions. And the way we do that is we multiply every term by the product of the denominators. And by what I mean by that is we're going to multiply every term in this by x times x plus 3. So, what that's going to look like is you're going to get 6 times x plus 3 is equal to 1 times x plus 3 all over x minus 1 times x plus 3 all over x plus 3, like that. On our left we can do a little bit of multiplication to start with. We can get 6x times x plus 3, and on the right hand side we can do a little bit of cancellation, because on the top of our first fraction we have a multiplied by x, but on the that bottom bit is being divided by x, so they cancel each other out. So we're just left with 1 times x plus 3, which is x plus 3. In our second fraction we have a multiplied by x plus 3 and a divided by x plus 3, so they cancel each other out. So we're just left with 1 times x, which is just x. Now we can tidy up a little bit more. We can multiply our bracket out on the left, in which case we get 6x squared plus 18x is equal to, and then on the right hand side we have an x and a minus x, so they cancel each other out and we just get left with 3. And now we have a quadratic then, and in order to solve a quadratic we have to bring all of our terms over to the left side of the equals and set it equal to 0. So we get 6x squared plus 18x minus 3 is equal to 0, like that. Now, we can go about solving our quadratic from here. But to make this a tiny bit easier on ourselves, what we can do is we can look for a common factor between these three terms and see if they can be divided down. Now, all three terms on the left can be divided by 3. So if we divide everything by 3, we'll end up with a slightly easier quadratic to do it. And in this case, we're going to get 2x squared plus 6x minus 1. And 0 divided by 3 is still just 0. So we have our 0 on the right. And now we have a quadratic that we can work towards a solution for. But this one can't be factorized, so we're going to have to use our quadratic formula. And that is x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now in our question, our a is equal to 2, our b is equal to 6, and our c is equal to minus 1. So when we put that into the formula, we get x is equal to minus 6 plus or minus the square root of 6 squared minus 4 times 2 times minus 1. That's all over 2 times 2. And if we tidy that up slightly, we get x is equal to minus 6 plus or minus the square root of, now 6 squared is 36, and minus 4 times 2 times minus 1 is plus 8, and 36 plus 8 is 44, so we get root 44, and it's all over 4. Now in order to solve this out, we're going to split them up, so we're going to get x equals minus 6 plus root 44 all over 4, and we get x equals minus 6 minus root 44 all over 4. And in order to get our answer for this, we're going to have to put these two sums into our calculators. And when we do that, we'll first of all get a simplified version of the fraction. But if we press the button to change from surds to decimal, we will get x is equal to 0.158. That's rounded to 3 decimal places. And we'll also get x is equal to minus 3.158. Again, just rounded to 3 decimal places. And that is that.